Okay, here we go. The testimony from the killer. Like, this isn't ridiculous. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between the client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp the concept before I give the name of my client. That was stupid.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'm almost say he seems to be mocking us.
Well, he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor. Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. Alright, here we go. Here's something I must first state. No! We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients? I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? Sorry, go on.
Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright.
It's only because you don't know about my situation. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between the client and himself. The trust between you and your client? I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner?
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes, that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
Look, that's enough! Please, no more!
Very well, it was only a hypothetical anyway. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Their role?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You... Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
Ah, no, I didn't say anything.
The judge had better watch himself. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. Oh shit, I forgot to cross-examine that last statement. Oops, let's go through it again. You understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. Egomaniacal. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff, just tell us the name already. Patients try to calm down a little. It's important to try to understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. What the hell? I don't know. Nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. Is there anything I can do to contradict that? I don't know. I don't think so. That is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. Maybe that's a contradiction? What the hell's the contradiction? This is ridiculous. I am completely, utterly confused as to what I'm supposed to present here. Let me save. Alright, well, what I could do... Let me try pressing again, because that doesn't hurt anything, you know? Alright, same thing. Same thing. Oh, wait! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, changed. Alright, so I did the right thing. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. And that's why you feel you can betray this person? I have no trust relation with the client who can't understand their assigned role. Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really. In that case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek.
You've made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready.
Excellent. Push again. Same thing. And then she's gonna kill the judge. Come on. I gotta push again? What if I try it again here? Alright. Okay. Huh.
What is it?
Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness! What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida?
That person's name is... Adrian Andrews.
What? Oh, witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier.
Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews.
What? Rubble, rubble. What the fuck?
This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? I guess it's that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edwards in the back. Stabbed Edwards in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Not on guard, perhaps. I knew it.
This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned this witness.
You
Shelly the Killer.
My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Wow. All of a sudden it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah.
Rubble, 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 rubble. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there's a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client, who requested the murder, was not the defendant at all!
No.
With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt on guard is innocent! Rubble, rubble, rubble!
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. And he hangs up.
Bailiff, please bring Mr. Adrian Andrews in immediately!
What now? With the way this is going, on guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Mr. Edwards is right. The killer is lying. And on guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this?
Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley the killer is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. The testimony just now was one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died, and while it's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He's named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the Nickel Samurai's costume.
But that's...
We even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
No. Mr. Wright.
Huh?
You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me. Yes, I know the truth.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? Uh-oh. I'll tell you what I'm supposed to do. Save your game, say your game, save your motherfucking game. That's what you do.